Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum. I hope all is well with you. And I wanted to share with you today something that I was just experienced that was an amazing experience and an amazing discovery for me. Something that I'd struggled with for a long time was how do I avoid being disappointed by the way things are going in my life? I've struggled with a lot of things in my life, and alhamdulillah, now I'm at a stage where I'm feeling good and I'm feeling better. But one thing that always creeps up is this looming feeling of disappointment when things don't go exactly as I'd want them to go. And so I realized after conversation with friends and doing some reflecting on my own, one of the things that really came clear was that the key to not feeling disappointed is actually a lot easier than you might think. Again, my name is Brother Omar El Rashid, and I'm the author, poet, and Peaceful Hearts Guide. And I wanted to share with you that the key that I found to avoiding being disappointed is rather than going into situations having firm expectations, good or bad, simply go in open to the possibility that something good may or may not happen, but just be open to whatever the experience is, rather than trying to expect or dictate what happens. So I'll give you an example. I was going to be visiting some family members who sometimes when I visit these particular family members, we have a little bit of argument, we have bad conversation, things don't always go the way I would hope. And I was really dreading meeting with these particular people. I really didn't want to do it. And I know obviously it's the Thanksgiving holiday, it's the time that you're supposed to be with family. So I said, all right, let me, again, we have to do Silat Raham, right? Connecting with family ties and all. So I said, you know what? I'm going to go in and I'm going to try to make the best of it. But one of the things that happened was that I usually in these circumstances, I might have done something like, expect the worst. And in prior days, I would try to expect the best and hope that something really good would happen. And then when we did meet and it ended up not going as good as I would hope, I would feel disappointed. Or if I go in there expecting something bad to happen, something bad wouldn't you know it, something bad would happen if that's what I went there expecting. But what I ended up doing was I decided to just say, hey, I'm going to smile, I'm going to put forward positive energy, and I'm going to go in open to the possibility that something good may happen. Not expecting it, not demanding it, not dictating it, but just open that it could happen. It could be more positive. It could be something nice. And again, just deal with whatever happens when I get there. That old saying, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Well, this is part of something that I was trying out for today. I said, you know what? Rather than trying to calculate and figure out exactly what's going to happen, minute 1, minute 5, minute 10, I said, you know what? Let me just go in there, experience what happens, and be open to the possibility that something good may happen. Again, not dictating, not expecting it, but just open to seeing whatever happens. And in that moment, trying to be as positive as I can be and responding to things with that positive energy to the best of my ability. And wouldn't you know it, the evening went well. I ended up spending time with these family members. There was no fiasco. We actually went out and got bubble tea, which was nice. It was a good evening, and I really enjoyed it. And I don't know that I would have had quite the same experience if I had gone in expecting either the worst or the best. Because if I was expecting the worst, don't you know it, I would live that. It would be a self fulfilling prophecy, right? And I'd make it happen. But if I expected the best, I might give my hopes up and I might be really sad after feeling disappointed by the fact that it didn't go the way that I hoped. So again, what I realized was that going in open to the possibility of what comes, open that something good may come from this, and just allowing myself to experience it in the moment rather than prejudging, rather than expecting one way or another. And that was the secret that really helped me. And that was my amazing discovery. And I really wanted to share it with you. I hope that this is of benefit to you. And I really want to share that there are some other resources that I have in case you need them or in case you're interested in them. It's if you click the link in this post, there is a free ebook that I offer. It's called The Breakthrough Challenge 7 Days to Islamic Relief from Depression and Anxiety. And it's a free resource that can give you a way to get out of and to experience Islamic relief from depression and anxiety. And it may be that you know someone who needs it. So if you can, tag them and post them. Post this or share it on your wall and share it for somebody who may need it and benefit from it. It's a free resource and it's really beneficial for those who've been able to use it. And so I hope that you pass this along, share it for those who may need it. And if there's someone in particular that you think may need it, go ahead and tag them. But even somebody that you think might know somebody, it doesn't have to be the person who needs it. You could tag somebody who might know somebody who needs this and might be looking for something. Because again, we never know what people are struggling with in their lives. But if we make it open to them and if we offer it to them, then inshallah they can get the help that they need. So again, with that I bid you adieu. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.